Dennis Mwaura. I'm born again, I love Jesus. Nimezaliwa kwa family, let me say humble beginning family, and yeah, I have 2 siblings on my mother's side, and on my father's side have 3 more. So for me, najuaga niko na mabrother wawili na sister watatu. Yeah, so plus me, we are 6. Kidogo tu team ya Bakeja. Yeah, so that's me. Nilizaliwa Kiambu and nikagrow ya Mukuru kwa Ruben. So yeah, and for me, my life haijakuwa normal kama watu wengine. After sometimes when I was born, nikiwa some few months, so my dad separated with my mom, and my mother akapata another husband. So like singeenda na into that marriage. So for me, nimelelewa na grandma, and since nikiwa, because she used to tell me since I was 4 months old, nilibaki naye. So actually for me, I used to like know my grandma is my mother. One thing I knew is that I belong to Jesus, and right now, mi husema aliplay role kubwa sana kwa life yangu kuni-introduce to Jesus, because I believe sio kila parent you introduce watoto wake kwa church. And for me, I will always be grateful to her. May her soul rest in peace. So I was in this particular group in a church, and the only thing we were doing is to dance for Jesus. Back then, watu hawako wana embrace the dancing. They were like, kiona watu wana dance hivi, ni watu wa disco. So we decided, as young as we were, tulete picha ingine, as in we can dance for this Jesus, and tulete ile good vibe and good feeling yenye kila mse ataona. By the way, si kwa bar peke yake, we saw this competition on TV, which was Sagata, and season 1 came, season 2, and all of a sudden he decided, instead, because ilikuwa ni kitu ya secular, by the way, it was a secular thing. So we were like, how about we go there and do gospel only? So here we go, tukaenda audition. I was a b-boy, and so you can imagine this, wadogo wamekama, wamepiga vitu, wamekuwa qualified, and then pop IDs. So hatuna ID, so we couldn't go live on TV. For us, that was, yes, to make it. Na tulikuwa very happy, even though hatunge appear on screen. 207 and 208. Every b-boy has to show up. Like, you can't do this better than me. You see, there is that feeling of, when a b-boy, hapa kuna kitu tani show, unadu, na mina do is also like a show of thing. So I was there, spinning with my head, and all of a sudden, I had a small twist on my back. And that's, for me, that was just a taste. I didn't have any pain, siko na uchungu. Okay, sikufeel nimeumia. And I was okay. And it was on a Saturday. Na nikatoka South B, go down all the way to Mkuruka Ruben. And I was very okay. Me being a church boy, I used to serve God. Yani every Sunday morning I used to go to church. You know, wipe the chairs, arrange the church so that when watakuja first service watapata church kiwa okay. And that was me serving God. And this Sunday nikaamka normally and nikaenda nikapanga church, nikafanya kila kitu, nikamaliza. So after finishing nilikuwa narudi home, so navaa tena for the main service. I did all that na nikakam, but immediately niliingia church, my right leg ilianza kushake yenyewe and I couldn't control it, and all of a sudden ikanishinda nguvu, so ili stretch with a lot of effort. So mguu ku stretch ili push mwenye alikuwa mbele yangu. Yeah, I'm in church. So ili push and ilileta attention yote kwangu. And preacher alikuwa na preach hapo mbele. You see, I'm sweating. All of a sudden, I'm sweating. I don't know, my body temperature ilikuwa imepanda sana, and I can't control my leg. So, your attention yote, nikona, it is not good for me to like. So, nikatoka nje, and I went direct to my place. Nikaingia kwa room. Hiyo time na sweat, mguu na shake, but fanya nilitembea, nilienda tu hivyo, sikusimama hadi hapo nje ya church, sijui mtu akuja niuliza nini. So I went. So mimi nikaingia kwa nyumba and I made a prayer. I told God, make me sleep, and I hope God, when I wake up, I will be okay. And God heard my prayer. Sikumaliza hata 3 minutes. I was dead asleep. On Sunday, now, for me, in my mind, I knew maybe I will wake up. Maybe Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. Without knowing that, you know, there are the things of the Lord you cannot understand unless you be in, you know, you're connecting with Him in the Spirit. And this time that I was waking up, niliamka normally, and you know, si feel the fever yenye nililala nayo. I'm not sweating, my legs are not shaking, so I knew I'm okay. So this is what happened. I had a kabambe, and I wanted to see what time it was. So I was trying to get the kabambe nione time. And nikitry kumove mkono, I realized my hands are not moving. So from inside, I'm trying something, but there is no result outside. So I was like, what's going on? And I decided to come out of the bed. I tried to step, and I realized even my legs are not moving. So I got confused because nimelala nikiwa vizuri na nilikuwa na walk. Mikono zangu zilikuwa zina move. And now this time, nothing is working. So, ilini hit. And I got emotional. And, you know, no one is around. You know, kuna time ni ilifika nikaona no. I think I'm dreaming. You see, because how has it happened? And I wished that this dream will come to an end and get to my reality without knowing that I'm already in the reality. So there was this guy who used to smoke at my doorstep. And this guy was not born again or something. You know, ghetto, if you smoke hata pale nje, nyumba za mabati, kila mtu atasikia harufu ya bangi. So I used to chase away this guy. And exactly time that I'm waking, it is exactly time he's smoking. And from inside, I heard him saying like, yo, Katoi, kwani siku hizi tunaendanga kanisa moja? And I was wondering, msa anamaanisha nini? So, because I'm confused with my situation, I never paid much attention to what he was saying. And actually, I called him, Gidenji, yes, mambo poa, unaweza kuja? Then nilicompose myself to, you know, mtu asijue something is wrong with me. So the guy alizima bangi, akaingia. Amuliza, ni aje po? Sijeko nikikuona, kwani siku hizi ulipata job or something, what's happening? Sisikiangi ukiniambia, enda uvutie bangi zako uko something. And for me, what do you mean? Okay, ujako ukinisikia. Jana sini Sunday. Nili, okay, sato tulikuwa, hujainisikia just one day. So, juu nilikuwa bado najua siwezi lift him mkono. I told him, just tell me ni saa ngapi. And this guy, instead of telling me time, he took the phone, akapress the button, kaniekea kwa uso. Phone iko na date, month, and time. So mi kuona hivi, that was another, you know, I will never forget that moment in my life. I told Gidenji, would you kindly go to where I used to go to church and maybe find for me to just let her know that I'm around. Alikuwa ameuliza kambio siko around. But people were hiding all this. So this woman of God came to see me on a Sunday evening, and he found me in a very, very bad state. And he was like, you don't need to be here, you need to be in a hospital. So he said, you know, it's on Sunday and he was supposed to go back the next morning on Monday. So he said, I can't leave you here. If I leave you here, nitaenda nikijibule mama nikisema, why ama ukidedi nitasema, mbona sikufanya kitu. And I had that opportunity. So he took the opportunity, and on Monday morning nikapeleka hosi. Kupeleka hosi, kufika hosi, I went in a coma. The first day to the 5th day, nilienda na coma. Sijui niko wapi. Yes, najua nilitoka kwa hao, but now I'm in a coma. Sijui niko wapi or what's happening to me. So hii time nakuja kufungua macho, nikapata niko na drips both my hands, damu na maji both my hands. So I couldn't do anything, and for me what was alive after the coma, it was just my eyes. Singeongea, speech yangu ilikuwa imeenda, and here I am back. So this particular lady made sure that my family knows where I was before she went. Of course, she went on that day on Monday night. Even though alienda, hoping that, you know, I will be okay. And nikiwa pale kwa hosi, something happened. Ile ward ilikuwa na vitanda 6, na kila bed ilikuwa na 2 patients. I don't know what was happening that time, but kila kitanda ilikuwa na 2. Mimi peke yangu ndo nilikuwa nalala solo because of the condition and whatever, because nilikuwa na vibrate. Yes, I can't talk, but my body is vibrating somehow, shaking, you know. So nimefungua miguu ndo nisianguke kwa bed, and nimefungua mkono here from here, so I couldn't do anything. And one particular morning, this doctor came to call the register. Alikuwa anaita register around kitu kama 4:35 hapo. And he came to my ward where I was. It was like blah 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 blah. Dennis Mwaura, he could see me nod, you know, yeah, I'm okay. But the other 10, no one is responding. So he was like, "Koni wamelala aje?" Our respond. So he took a step on, you know, to check on them. And he realized none of them was alive. And he was like, what? In one night, in one ward, 10 people at the same time, but haikumboda sana. So he prepared the bodies, doing all the preparations there, nikiona. For me, that was a horror movie by the, because sikuwahi ona mtu ati venye anaekangwa kwa body bag, anatolewa nguo, you know, nilikuwa naona live, sasa hii ni kitu iko kwa macho yangu. I used to see them on a movie and now this is real. I was very scared, but one thing that I always thank God, nikiwa kwa hiyo time I never had a spirit of kapeleka kwa semi moga na vitanda zikatolewa nje zote, and that's why I knew something will happen to me. Umeachwa kwa hiyo ward solo, vitanda zimetolewa nje, even your bed, so umeko pale katikati na mattress without knowing. This doctor is calling people, you know, anyone who can pray for a demon, we need you here. So afternoon visiting hours, to me it was a deliverance hours. People came like with anointing oil, you know, msalaba, Bible, and wakaja kwa hiyo word, pop, and they started praying for me. So there was this pastor, I don't know, sijui siko najua jina yake, and he came and grabbed my face, akanishika hapa kwa jaw. You see how they you know, wanatwanga demons. What's your name? Say your name. where are you coming from? And amekufinya vizuri, and you know actually I'm very weak at that particular time. And you know, what's her name? I was like, my name is Dennis. And I know nothing about what you guys are praying for. I think you should be praying or thanking God for my life. But it was not that, it was they believed, you know, na ile story wameambiwa, even them, they are like, no, there is something with this guy. And he's doing something, he's not a good guy. Because mali unapeleka spirit of death and no one will be, oh, this, no. So, walini anoint, cause nilitolewa nguo zote. I had just a small shot. And kila mali nilikuwa oiled. They prayed, they were waiting for the demon to manifest in me. They prayed until they see, wow, we are running late. We have to go. So for me from there, because nilitoka na nilikuwa na bleeding kwa gums, a lot of pains, you know, wanakufanya vitu zingine, whatever, you see, all that. I had, nilikuwa na feel exhausted, pain, still I'm not for them. Wait waone kama maybe someone will come, claim for the body or something like that. That was there.